All right, that's about the credit situation. But moving on, global economy is bracing for a prolonged war shock. The International Monetary Fund is set to downgrade its growth forecast after the Iran fallout disrupted what was earlier a strengthening outlook. IMF Managing Director Kristalina Georgieva says that without the conflict, growth projections would have been upgraded. Instead, infrastructure damage, supply disruptions, and falling confidence are now weighing heavily on the global economy. Even in the most optimistic scenario, the IMF sees no smooth return to pre-war conditions.
So, what hit us? A supply shock that is large, with the world's daily oil flow cut by some 13% and its LNG flow by some 20%. It is global, with all of us now paying more for energy and with supply chains disrupted around the world. In fact, had it not been for this shock, the world would have been in such a much better place than we would have been upgrading our growth projections. But now, even in our most hopeful scenario, we would have a downgrade. Why? Because of significant infrastructure damage, supply disruptions, losses of confidence, and other scaring effects. They're already baked in.
Iran's closure of key shipping routes has disrupted nearly a fifth of global oil and gas trade. Critical infrastructure could take up to 5 years to fully recover. Meanwhile, shipping through key choke points that remains subdued, raising concerns of long-lasting disruptions to global trade and logistics. The IMF also warns of scarring effects, including weakened investment, disrupted trade flows, and persistent uncertainty. Demand for IMF financial assistance is projected to rise sharply, ranging between $20 billion and $50 billion in the near term itself. With the fragile ceasefire and geopolitical tensions still high, the global economy faces an extended period of volatility and slower growth.